everyone. My name is Austin Howard, and it has been a long time since I did anything Let's Play related. Mostly just because I haven't been in a mood for it, and no one watches my videos anyway, so why bother? So, why am I back? Because this game is amazing. Like, this game is great. I just finished playing it, and holy crap, I want to play it again. Immediately. Immediately afterward. And I decided, why not? I'll record it. Sorry. So, just to give myself a little sync point, because I did leave things running a little bit too long. Pressing start now. Okay, now that that's out of the way, just gonna go ahead and new game, normal, and pause for cutscene. I love the theme of Samus Aran that plays in that opening cutscene. So anyway, this is Another Metroid 2 remake. I just got this game, like yesterday. I downloaded it completely on a whim. I just decided, you know what? I just heard about this game. I kind of like Metroid. I heard it's like Zero Mission, so I'll just play it, and it's fantastic. It really is. And I'm probably gonna suck at it, because I don't play Metroid that much. Anyway, this is a remake of Metroid 2, in case you couldn't tell. And Metroid 2 is hailed as one of the not-so-great Metroid games, along with the very first Metroid game. I mean, you know, they did a good enough job establishing the series, but in terms of being actually good games in them, they didn't really get very good until Super. And personally, I'm not the biggest fan of Super, for various reasons, but, you know, personal opinions and all that. Anyway, in true Metroid tradition, you want to go left first. So, yeah. Running into the same problem that I always run into in these Let's Plays, which is finding things to talk about. Not very good at thinking on the spot, now I'm just rambling because, you know, dead air is not good. But yeah, I heard Nintendo was like DMCAing this game, although that might be fake. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is a save station. They fully refill your health and ammo in this game, which is very nice. This always happens. Like, I'll think of like a ton of things that I want to say in my head, and then I won't actually say them when I actually sit down to play it. Anyway, our mission here is to exterminate all the Metroids on planet SR388. This is one of them. This is the Alpha Metroid. Well, if you read the logs, which I'm probably not going to, but you totally should when you're playing the game for yourself. If you read the logs, the classic Metroid form, you know, the tentacle monsters that suck your blood and all that, is just their larval state. In this game you fight their evolved forms, which is, strangely enough, easier to take down than their larval forms. I mean, except for some of the later stages, those can get pretty nasty, but for right now, it's fine. Anyway, there was an earthquake on screen, which means that now, another thing that's kind of strange about Metroid 2 and that people didn't really like, although I like it a lot in this game because it provides structure, is that you have a clear objective: hunt down every Metroid in the area and kill them. Once you do that, there's the lava that was in the area lowers, and you're allowed to go to the next area. Now, people don't like that because people say Metroid is at its best when it's being just one huge open world that you can go wherever you want, and the lava restricts that. That's not really my thing. It's one of the things that turns me off about Super, is just the fact that it is just one huge open world and you have literally no idea where you're going. That's why I like Fusion and Zero Mission better, because Fusion grabs you by the nose and leads you exactly where to go next, and Zero Mission leaves room for exploration, but you always know where you're going, pretty much. And this game manages to do that by just very blatantly restricting you to one explorable area, and then when you're done exploring it, you move on to the next explorable area, and I like that. It's just, you know, it's easier for my little tiny not Metroid brain to understand, I suppose. In case anyone's wondering, this is not going to be a speed run, nor is it going to be a 100% run, because this is the second time I'm ever playing this game. I don't know any of the speedrun strats or anything like that. It's just me playing the game, you know. What else can I talk about? You start off with 30 missiles and the Morph Ball, which is very nice. Not quite as powerful as Samus would have been after beating Metroid 1, but we'll let it slide. Anyway. Now, it scanned the area and it found 4 Metroids for us to kill. If you pause the game and look, you see that we have 54 Metroids on the entire planet. Which, considering that it's an entire planet and this is their home planet, you would think there'd be more than 54 life forms. But you know what? Whatever. If it was being realistic, we'd have to kill millions of these things and then the game would just be way too long. So, it's a video game, deal with it. Alright, this is really the first major area. Don't think we can do anything that way. Not until we get us the bombs. I was deliberating on whether or not to be sneaky with the power-up names, but I don't think anyone cares. Anyone who's watching this is probably well-versed in the Metroid power-ups. Hold on a sec here, guys. Some stuff I need to do. And I'm back. I'm pausing now. Yeah, don't know if you could tell or not, but I'm using free version Bandicam, which means 10-minute recording limit. So, that's probably something I'm gonna have to get used to. Better than free version of Fraps. That's all that matters. This game takes a lot of cues from Metroid Prime. Namely the logs, scanning, and you get, like, enemy bios for tips on how to kill certain things. And you get information about the areas. It's all very interesting, but, like I said, I'm not going to be pausing to read it. Anyway, here we have an option. You can go through the door, or you can abuse Super Metroid wall jumping and come up here. Really, the only thing this gets you is Spider Ball early, which I'd rather get the bombs first, to be honest. So, anyway, now we're exploring an area, and the music in this game is fantastic. Like I said, I'm not that big of a Metroid aficionado, so I don't know how much of it is remixes of older themes, and what am I doing? Not doing anything, that's what. But like I was saying, I don't know how much of these is remixes and how much is original music, but whatever it is, it's great. Very much welcome. And here we have bombs. Earlier I showed off the Super Metroid wall jump. I'm probably not going to be doing that too much because trying to do the Super Metroid wall jump with an analog stick, which is what I'm currently stuck using, is very difficult for me. I wish that I could use the D-pad on this magnificent PlayStation 4 controller I'm using, because the D-pad on this thing is fantastic, but for some reason there's no D-pad support for the PS4 controller, so meh. Once again, lots of dead air. Anyway, I think if you bomb here, yeah, that looks suspicious. Shoot that, moves that, and you get an E-tank. Nice. Alright, now we're in this tall vertical shaft, one of many tall vertical shafts. We've yet to see any of these Metroids that we're supposed to be hunting. But you know, you gotta get powered up first. You don't want to go fighting Metroids on an empty fuel tank. It's just not wise. You know, Metroids are like the toughest enemy in Metroid 1. We're tough. As emphasized by me saying they were the toughest in Metroid 1. Okay, we have a little puzzle here. These three things stay on, but for different lengths of time. You shoot this one, then the middle one. All three of them move you aside and get an energy tank. Nice. Laid a bomb to blow up that thing and then decided, nah, I'll come back there later. I don't think there's anything out there for me right now. We need to go down here. And once again we have a choice. This, don't worry about this. I worried about these for far too long. They get explained later. You can't do anything until much later in the game. And in here we have the charger beam. Now this is something about the game that is kind of a little quibble. It's just, if you look up on the map, you can see that there's the symbol of a Chozo statue there. It's like a little ball thing. Now there are white circles that appear whenever there's an item in a room, but that white circle won't appear on any space that also is already taken up by either a Chozo statue or a monster symbol, which represents the areas where you find Metroids. The thing is, they like to hide items in there, so there's really no way to tell if there's something in there. I mean, later on when you get the power bomb, then You know, it's easy. Just as soon as you find a Chozo statue room, power bomb, and then you'll know if there's anything in there or not. But early on in the game, you shoot in there, you'll see that there's your beam goes through the wall, letting you know that it's a fake wall. I could have sworn you could shoot through these. Yes, you can. Aha, I knew there was something here. I don't know if I'm doing this the right way or not. Doubtful. I very much doubt it. There we go. Bombs. Clever use of bombs will net you a missile tank. Very nice. And in there you can see that's a power-up. That's the spider ball. How do you get to it? You can't from here. The correct answer is that you can't from here. Gotta back out. I think that's this area. No, it's not fully explored. Wait, yes it is. This is the exit. Ooh, a Metroid shell. That means there's one of those things lurking about. And a save place. Hey, look, it's that power-up that we couldn't get. Now we can get it. Anyway, this is Spider Ball. A very handy power-up early game, although once you get the space jump, it really becomes absolutely meaningless. When you're in Morph Ball mode, you can climb on walls. And I didn't mean to save there. I just kind of jumped onto it and it did it by itself. Thanks, game. Totally meant to put that bomb there. Totally did not put in the wrong button to do Spider Ball. Nope, not even once. Well, yeah, there we are. An unmarked room that looks like it doesn't have anything in it. There's probably a Metroid in there. I completely wrecked the first Alpha Metroid. Don't get used to that. I'm terrible at fighting these things. Particularly when they do actually get smarter. The more of these things you kill, they get like a little dodge move, where they'll dodge out of the way of your missile. Some of the later variants will, like, I swear they are intentionally blocking your missile. Like, the Omega variety of these, the final form. Hold on, looked at the time.